The debate over Mudéjar terminology ultimately reveals a problem inherited from the 19th century rather than one native to the medieval buildings themselves. The assumption underlying both the Mudéjar label and its revisionist alternatives is that the artistic traditions must map onto ethnic or confessional communities. Find the right category, and the building's meaning follows. The result, visible in the inconsistencies of scholars who apply the so-called Romanesque masonry to some brick buildings and Hispano-Muslim art to others, depending on the degree of Andalusi formal presence, is a terminological framework that becomes more incoherent the more the category is applied. The same building type gets sorted differently depending on which feature the historian chooses to privilege, and no proposed alternative has solved the underlying circularity. The brick Romanesque churches of Sahagún and the broader Castilian and Leonese tradition illustrate this problem clearly. These buildings absorbed Roman material habits, Visigothic formal memory, Andalusi decorative influence, and Northern Romanesque structural logic within a single architectural program. They were not attempting to belong to any of these traditions exclusively. They were the product of specific places, specific patrons, and specific craftsmen working within a layered technical and visual vocabulary that did not recognize the categorical boundaries historians later imposed on it. Forcing them into either Mudéjar or Romanesque masonry suppresses precisely what is most historically interesting about them. The productive alternative is actor-centered and source-driven. Rather than asking which category a building belongs to, the historian should ask what the building was doing, who commissioned it, who built it, and what formal vocabulary the builders chose, and why. Where documents survive, they should govern the interpretation. Where they do not, the honest answer is that we do not know, and that uncertainty should not be filled by formal analysis masquerading as attribution. This approach dissolves the terminological problem not by resolving it on its own terms, but by replacing the wrong question with a better one.